Hi everyone, my name is Madeline Iswaranata and I am the social media marketing intern for the Contra Costa Community College District. And today I have Mansu Kim here with me today, and he is the governing board student trustee.
Yeah, thank you for a great introduction. My name is Mansu Kim. I'm really honored to serve you guys as a student trustee. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, so today we have prepared a couple questions for you regarding your role and how you manage things as a student trustee. So, you ready to get started?
So good?
Okay.
Ready?
So my first question for you is, can you please describe your leadership style as the governing board student trustee representing all three colleges?
So, before I came to States, I was a drill instructor in the Army, and I kind of developed an idea of what my leadership is by really implementing it. And I had interest in reading a lot of leadership related books, like self-help books, and I was kind of used my opportunity to like find my leadership ground, and hone my leadership styles, and form it and try it by doing it. So and after all, and being elected as student trustee now, I guess my leadership style is just really about being empathetic and be a servant for your community, and that leads to really a lot of different actions. Thinking about other people's positions, how under COVID-19 people lost jobs, and it is a community college, so we have really diverse student body and people who are working full-time but also taking full credit or full classes. And we have also students who are enrolled in in our community college without thinking to transfer. But we have a lot of students. I'm not majoring in chemistry or bio, which class they require the lab classes.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I got to realize that these people might need to take an in-person class because it's a lab class. So acknowledging these different types of domain of social classes under community college, and also try to understand other people's position or other people's learning environment, especially under COVID-19 and other things. So I think it is really important to empathetic and try to understand their situation, and and based on this empathetic understanding, I gotta make some actions, be a servant to them, be a servant to my community. And my number one leadership style is leading by example. First of all, to be a leader, I guess I gotta be on top of my stuff, and then start reaching out to these people and ask good questions and hear their concerns and feel their concerns, and try to bring them up to our governing board and try to address it. And that's what I'm doing as a student trustee. So I really try to go out there and hear and being empathetic and get those problems and realize that problem and bring them up by actions. So yeah.
Definitely, great answer. My next question for you is, how do you manage your work as student trustee in the midst of the pandemic and working remotely, and even for you being in a whole different country? How does that work for you?
Yeah, yeah, I think it is really interesting moment, but also challenging moments to me as well, actually, and also to a lot of people, different people. I noticed that people are kind of losing motivation, because we are all humans, right? We need a personal interactions, and we are really motivated when you are looking at people's eyes in person and feel the moment, and that's when we get the motivation. So personally, I really try to set a routine for myself, waking up at the same time, going workout at the same time, doing my work at the same time. And, by setting those routines, I kind of realized, my body realized that I gotta work at some time. I gotta do XYZ at the same time. Because, before, when we are all in our, colleges and we went to this campus, we had this set schedules and we kind of formulate our own body routine based on our schedules, but I think I lost it, and I think a lot of people lost it too. So just try to set that routine out and try to follow that routine. And aside from this routine, I think I try to catch up with my friends, through the Google Meet. We have our old friend now, Zoom. Everything's on Zoom, but I think just talking with friends over Zoom and catching time with them, catching over with them, that really helps to realize who I am again. And yeah, those are my two things that I do. Yeah.
Okay. And then my last question for you, I know you touched a little bit on like how you manage your time and things like that, but how do you balance your normal life as a person and a student trustee?
Oh, that's a good question. So normal life as a student and student trustee, I think it is a really interesting moment in my life. And normal student, I have to take classes, I have to do the homeworks, I have to ask good questions to professor and do all these activities because I want to follow my passion, and I'm enjoying it as always I did. Taking classes. Especially love my calculus 2 class. It is really a demanding class, and everybody hates it. I gotta be honest with this professor. I'm sorry, but it is a really demanding class. But even though it is online, I'm really enjoying it. We have a lot of good lecture videos, and he holds his office hours on the Discord, which is voice like a Zoom. It is an app, and we have this office hours going on. I can see his face, I can see other students smiling. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this learning moments as a normal student. But aside from my normal student life, student trustee, I kind of feel more the weight of that role and the responsibility of it. So normal life student, it is just about only me, about only learning and try to keep up my grades, all the assignments. But when I transition to this student trustee mode, I guess I really try to think about other people's lives. How are they doing? Try to understand and try to go to their brain and try to understand their situation. And I kind of, and also aside from that, I feel the weight, the responsibility, because in the paper I'm representing 55,000 students, and when I think about the number and the responsibility of it, it makes me feel really I gotta be dedicated with my community and also try to help out these students. And if I identify problems, I gotta voice out. I gotta voice out in the governing board meeting. Yeah, and actually, I'm an international student. I've never, actually learned exposed in a learning environment where English is the first language. But I gotta voice out. I gotta voice out, and I gotta get those ideas out in my governing board and let our chancellors, our president, and our other trustees and all the about 50 to 60% in the call, they are all professors and representative of the academic senate. And I gotta let them know these are the students, and I gotta let them know this is why we are sitting here and, you know, doing all this, you know, works. I gotta be the person who really shine the overall reason of why we are all doing this. So I guess, you know, I try to be very chill with myself and, you know, try to listen to my lo-fi music, you know, try to have a coffee, you know, in the morning. And, you know, but when I think when I trying to transition to my student trustee role, I think I more, you know, think about the cause and, you know, think about the other people's situation, and all you know, just I gotta make an action. I know people are out there struggling, and you know I'm struggling actually as well because of this online learning environment. You know, I'm an extrovert, so I get the energy when I'm really looking at people's eyes and, you know, feeling the moment. But I know extroverts out there, and I know students are losing motivation because we get this coming up. Students are dropping out from our colleges, and, you know, retention rate is going down. And I noticed that a lot of international students also taking classes abroad, you know, and also STEM students. I can't imagine how it is going to be hard to take all this chemical, bio, you know, math heavy classes in online setting. And also we have students majoring in arts like cinematics. How are they even doing it? You know, you gotta be in person and to learn those things. But how are they all committing with this online transition? I think community college is really special, you know, education, you know, place, you know, because we are not just providing education to ordinary students who go straight to for university. We are providing a second opportunity. I really think that second opportunity to make people really make their lives happen. So I think we have this heavy responsibility, and I think I feel that heavy responsibility when I think about all these situations people are in right now. So when I get to this trustee mode, I guess I feel the responsibility. So yeah, I think that would be my answer.
Definitely. It's great to see the sneak peek into your real life and see that you're actually a real person and not just someone holding a position. But it's great, and thank you for your answers and taking time for the interview today. Really appreciate all the hard work that you're doing and how you're representing all the students of the Contra Costa Community College District. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day.
Right. Thank you so much, Mary.